Absolutely. Well, we'll see if there's any highs to be found here in the pistol. Aggression from the CTs, and already contact. It's Shiro, the perfect weapon for the job, the highest rated player of the tournament. And now Axel looking to join him. Yanko claiming he's awoken from his slumber. I'd like to see some more evidence of that. And there's the frag on long. Still, P250 levels the equation in terms of this long-range duel on long. Appropriate name for it. Axel through the toilets and on hot pursuit of Shui. Did catch a bit of flack from Inters on that party line. Will tuck and turn tail back to the site. And advantage from Cloud9 is growing. Probably not feeling great about it.
Give it a look though. Kios was...
Wow, Shui's done a lot on the way in. Catches the inquisitive navi. That shot would have had to have connected though, because Kios does fall to Shiro. That makes it his second frag on that P250. And Shui, he'd like to take another one down with the ship. Quick click. Not many more of those to be given his way. Cloud9 start off proceedings with the round win. We'll have that fight as well. Acor still posted on Optimus. Pre-aim. Oh, big from Ime. A delivery. Acor just needs to play for his life now. 3 committing. The remaining 3 of Cloud9. Oh, and a glorious spray down. 4 in the round. Acor awakens. No immediate contact. Kios is inquisitive and dead. Big find from Axel. Once more clearing. Isaac strong enough to keep control. Short under CT rule, and Cloud9 back
game.
to the
At this point, the rounds were already over. So being allowed to play some more mid-round, but navi into Isaac. He falls. 3-on-4 situations. Just Shui on the side.
Very nice from Hobbit. He's just completely cut off the connector rotate. Leaves Shui all alone. Doing a lot though. Isolated and strong. Shui gets the frag, gets away, calls it into a 3v3. It's a nice opportunity onto Winters. Defensive prowess at an all-time high here. Shui does want to find that bomb carrier. Shiro, strong. Enables the open site, open runway for a plant. Now Ime going for a flank. Hobbit might not be exposed. Yeah, he's elevated just on the rail there. But Shiro unawares. And a freebie into the back. Problems now for Hobbit. No hope as GamerLegion.
Не можешь пополнить баланс в Steam и бегаешь шерпом в инвентаре? Заходи на NaVi и забери до $50 в бесплатном кейсе. И до 500% бонуса к депозиту по лимитированному промокоду. Ищи ссылку и промокод в закрепе или описании.
Punish though. Just about. Scarpers to the side. Ime with the punish. And first blood is drawn in favor of the defense.
Well, the stacks here over towards B, and they look like they want to leer in. This is going to be difficult to break.
Great timing on the smoke as they either walk through it grey screen or stagger their assault. You can see Shiro posted up on sandbags, crossing in, and Kios could be susceptible if he's unaware. Hobbit already walking through, getting a lot of damage, even a frag into the site. Still Kios here. Isaac in tow. Both set up for this defense. Distraction from Kios trying to draw attention away from that barrel's position, as now Isaac can and will find the frag. Only one. Kios, solid defense now. Inters though into the site and hitting shots.
Back towards B through the connector. There's 2 players ready for this, and Isaac is going to deal with them with ease.
He certainly should be able to get that. Now the Orb's in trouble. 2 rifles hit the deck. Cloud9. Just pistols, but competitive. Shiro onto the site. Smoke to at least ensure safe passage of the bomb, but there are CTs here to try and voice dispute. Shui doesn't catch him. Pre-plant. Bomb down. Shiro and Axel, maybe something to work with. It has to be GamerLegion recovering. Couple of slip-ups, but no problem if the 5th round is found. Shiro playing the time. Will he have to expose himself in the smoke, and Axel in support gets nothing done. Recovered. Interested if they can handle this. This is a very forward play on the fade. Need more. Oh! Chaos shatters Cloud9 with 1 magazine. It's the ace as well. That is stunning. Back into the flow state now. Cloud9 trying to shake it off, and Hobbit. Adventure cancelled early.
And the rotation as well. Just keeping my eyes on this radar here. Over to stock Shui up with some U2, and he's been sent packing towards B, but Acor's AWP, if they didn't think it was going to be on the A site, they've guessed wrong here, Cloud9.
Yeah, this corner from Ime is a real gamble. But from the toilets, advance, perfect from Acor. He can have more here. Oh, right to the head through the wall. Inter's rocked out of his socks. Acor hitting everything he takes. 25, Cloud9 hopes and dreams already waning. Burning now, swung on the dice, it doesn't matter. He will go down, but 4 frags in the round. Acor just following suit. Bathroom smoke. Oh, Hobbit mantles on the fountain, pops the head. Good awareness from the veteran and major champion, mind you.
Yeah, well, I think when you compare the amount of majors that Hobbit's been to and then the amount of GamerLegion combined, Hobbit has trumped them.
Yes.
So, yeah, he definitely has the experience in buckets and spades.
There is some pedigree on Cloud9, certainly running out of excuses in the major circuit. They've had their experience, they've had their trophy moment. A lot of people expecting this year and the one to come, theirs. Can GamerLegion throw a bit of a spanner in the works? Looks like Kios can. Disrupts. Hobbit trying to get into the site now. Good frags, but it's only 1 remaining for the retake. Inter's actually caught Isaac on the Molotov, so puts Acor into an uncomfortable position. The toilet side plant, and it's an AWP for the retake. Now he has the smoke. He has the kit. Can he find the jewel? So much uncertainty now, and Hobbit's actually going like a moth to the flame, to the smoke, and maybe not ready for this. Acor's back is turned. So many possibilities. His barrel, his model, it might block it. Spots the no-scope, hits it, looking for info, spots out Axile as well. Acor manifesting greatness, it's Axile to save him. Around this time, they'd rather bring the fight straight through. Out of the pipe and into the site, down goes 1. Isaac, 2 on the hold. GamerLegion have erected quite the formidable wall. Kios off angle, hoping to catch one on the fade, and he does pull it off, gets away as well. Will go down to Hobbit, but the damage is done. Echoing. They got no answers. They're worried about. Yeah. Really did leave a mark, didn't it, Kios? They're just constantly expecting to see CT charging towards them. There is a little bit of something, a bit of light. Found by Hobbit, only for a moment, and he'll be forced back to spawn, back where the round began. Tail between his legs, and a 9th round on the board for GamerLegion.
This is great, because in all the other best of 3s that we've covered for them, it always felt like come from behind. It didn't feel like they were in a commanding position. They had to battle into the game, and then there was like these fake comebacks. Just spotted him on the jump there. Oh,
it's a very hard fight. Imet loses out. It's Hobbit again with a nice opening.
They're scrambling back.
It's not acceleration though. As long as you've got Isaac on that mid-rotate, it's a opportunity for a late arrival. Acor draws attention. Needs to play his life now. Kios can continue to rain down hell, but from behind it's Isaac again. Double on the flank. Cloud9 scratching their heads. It does look like GamerLegion have got their number here.
Shiro can smoke heaven. He could get in towards B if he wants. There's that smoke. You've seen it deployed. He's going to run on in. The bomb, important to get this down. Ooh, he's missed. This is the nerves even showing for Shiro, but this is a 1-on-3.
Certainly has the mechanics. Well, GamerLegion cross their T's, dot their I's. Shiro. Down and out. Getting something, rather exciting. That's geeky. Problems for Axel. Burns to a crisp alongside Hobbit, and that's the finish. Shui. Little wry smile creeps onto his face as he hits that, and look at this.
I didn't know you could do that. I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't know you could do that.
And look what it gives him.
It's not a clear.
You know, we might get to see it. Here, check out Inter's crosshair placement.
There's no way.
He's going to consider his options. He'll even do the molly. Should be safe unless it's Counter-Strike. It's fine. What is that? I don't even know. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, rattled right now. Cloud9 walking into that. What else do GamerLegion have up their sleeve for us here?
They are pulling out all of the tricks from their satchel. Didn't clear his corner. Axel good to collect. Nice, Zach. If he goes down clean, nice find from Shiro. That's the trade you want to see from Kios. Damage. He's been inflicting the movement from Axel. Actually does get past 1, but that's the bomb. Acor locks it down in the flames. Stops the retreat, and that's the end of Axel. Down in the flames. GamerLegion fans.
Just scooped that up. Great little job on the Observer team right there to highlight that for everybody. Emet with a push. It goes down Hobbit. Last time he found this opener, they converted the round.
Look at that, though, Acor. He knows he has to make the play.
They're boosting on slide. He's going to get caught.
Brilliant. This is Cloud9 operating at full capacity.
that's the thing. 4 rounds is probably enough for a team like Cloud9 here. Yeah, they're not going to be happy with this, but they'll be content. And here comes the push again.
Not again. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Isaac, oof, nearly finds a 3.
Chewy can do this. He's here. They're running him.
Oh, he's at the right place. If he could just catch the first. Oh, Inter's first bullet out of the AK makes 4 a reality. And concentration stations now for Cloud9. It's time to recover. For the close angle. Axel's been there for the whole time. Now, it's a powerful corner if goes unchecked. IMF, flight path. Let's find out. What does he clear? What does he focus on? Into Optimus and through. And it's Axile. Activates. navi in support. Needs another on the pistol to completely secure the round. Still a duel. Still dicing with death. That bullet finds the head of it. He's gone too. Great work on these Glocks. A recovered round now for the Legion boys. Inters. Oh, he's got a lot of sound cues. And they're charging straight through. Doesn't find the lethal frag. Pressure on Chewy. And finds the head. Immediately up. Smokes in the air. Looking for an advantage, looking for a pick before the commitment. It's Axel actively searching and hitting shots. Kios wounded. Problems. Inters, nade, first to draw blood. They have got the advantage now, Cloud9. There's no time to go anywhere else. And GamerLegion falling apart at the seams. You need Isaac to do more of that. It is navi double on the 5-7. Chewy the next on his naughty list. Position with the flash. Axel's pushed all the way up on long. Kios starting to try and make space. Hobbit down. Big find out of the AK. And Chewy trying to combine as well as he rattles off a shot. Kios goes wide. The trade's good from Chewy. Team play has led them into the site with a man advantage. You do have to clear back sight. navi lies in wait. Should have it given the HP. And he does convert the first. Might want to find a second. Shiro's there. And the bomb is denied. Imet. No time for this, and unload his mag after time, wants to survive. Hobbit's short hold, and in fact, Hobbit's actually bringing the fight to the Tech9s. It's risky business, and he still gets the first. Information aplenty, knows there's more presence there, and the reaction is utility and rotation. Shiro comes to join the party here on B, dumps his util to continue to disrupt. No answers for navi. Oh. Counter-Strike, constantly missing windows of opportunity. But retaking short water now. Bursts of CT aggression, definitely the name of the game for Overpass in terms of keeping track of your opponent. Right now, it's going to be Chewy leading the pack with the bomb. That became a bit of a problem when we were casting them before.
Yeah.
Losing that bomb in less than ideal positions. At this point, though, the only M4. IMS still on the rifle as well.
Oh, rotations here. Everybody from Cloud9 bar navi has rotated in.
Oh, great shot. Finds him. Need the trade, and Chewy is able to oblige. Another opportunity with a missed shot from Shiro. 2 on Optimus, yeah, and ooh, Isaac keeping us interested. Will they expect the flank, though? It's navi quick to punish. Lovely close. Cloud9 looking very vigilant. Team Ace, everyone. Yeah, and we know that they've got those reactionary smokes as well. Bang smoked off. Shiro's still alive and always a threat. The eternal problem for his opponent. Shiro turns, safe and fragging, needs another, can't quite hit it. It's navi strong on the defense, nothing left the GamerLegion. And Cloud9 doing what GamerLegion did. navi when it matters. Inter's a beast, normally on the monster pipe, and yeah, he's dealt with Kios's advance.
I think he might have just been slowed a little bit there by the nade as well, so unfortunate with the timing of that little pop and go from GamerLegion. But you know against Cloud9, they're one of the teams who really brought this into the meta of, oh, that's a spam kill.
Chewy leading by example, front of the pack, walks through, well-timed incendiary, you can see he second-guessed it. Do I have to commit? Do I really have to do this? One in. The fact he's still alive is giving him some hope. Well, and a bullet between the eyes. Hobbit holds, and the B site's his. Completely tied up. Still navi as well on that site. You smoke off heaven, that's not going to have any immediate effect. You've got to find that opening kill. Someone has to be the first to draw blood for GamerLegion. Kios, Ime, doubled on the Tech9. And the house will start to crumble. Built on sand. Ime, the one to disrupt.
Do you give this a go if you're Cloud9?
You might.
Well, by the book would say no, and look at them, they've been pushed back further and further by this util. Stifled now. No way forward. The only way might be considering this save. The Heaven Smoke waiting for it to fade, but Shiro, the way he's posturing right now, is telling that they will be holding on to these goodies, and there you go. It's a round like this. That's all you need to get the party started.
Yeah, and you talked about their finances as well, you know. The fact that they're saving, obviously compulsory. Exiles lost his M4. Kios proactive on the hunt. Shiro should... Shiro! Okay, holds on to his AWP. Kios a bit frustrated, but the info's there. He's low as well. No time to run him down, I don't think. Isaac hunting. Tech9. Safe! Whew. Couple of seconds on that. Gives him another opening. Can they build off the back of this? They do not happen every single round. This time, though, Shiro will claw it back and build upon it. Axile's a double. GamerLegion crumble. Enters just to finish it off nicely. Barrel spotted. Kios swinging and eliminated. Tying things up immediately. Shui, 1 HP and a dream. He could maybe get the bomb down because the molly's there. And yeah, okay, some extra funds for the boys to play with.
You'd be happy with the plan, right? In-game leader, understanding HP, just get it down. Don't try and fake it. Don't try and draw it another kill. Don't worry about that scoreboard. Worry about the finances going into the next.
Still locked out. That smoke dividing them. Trying to avoid and around the corner. navi still has the power position. Shui aware, leaping through. Goes down to navi. Still no one can touch him. navi levels them down, puts them in the ground, and Cloud9 take the lead. Sees it. Round hall.
I don't know the reluctance to return to B. They found success with that explosion, and back towards A. Axel's going to swing into this and knocks them down. 3 massive kills on the spam.
Looks like 15's a certainty. An AK on Acor, and he's gone. Shiro makes light work of him. Imet left alone to his own devices to stop 15. A missed shot once, but that won't happen again. As Cloud9 are showing their experience. One side, Hobbit the other. Kios has been waiting for this, but elevated angle into the toes and a well-managed spray. Hobbit gets away. Once more, ending it all in a spray of his AK. Acor takes down a teammate in panic. And Cloud9 completely dilapidate the GamerLegion boys. Left wanting on this second half of play.
The hero's journey in full swing now. Shiro to get to this point, but they're seizing the opportunity. Cloud9, everybody activated. They can taste that legend stage. All but secured on overpass. Mirage up next. And there it is.
Here it is. Hard fought. Cloud9 nearly perfect into the second half.
Shuttle forward, all in towards the window, and up they go.
Power position from Axel, just for info, if not. Frags and Imet. Not long for this world. Hobbit's done well as well. 3 frags from those USPs. Shui looking the wrong way. Can be hard to track, and it's only one. Back. Clean. And Rio. Window denied. Imet deploys connector smoke as well. We'll establish that uncontestable control. They can move from here. A good flash. Axel playing it safe. Hard clear. Shui. Oh, wins the duel. Axel a little late on finishing his meal. Now denied. It's going to be important for GamerLegion to get around rolling on this T side early because they were locked out on their T side of overpass. Now right back to the attack and right into the side. Kios, he's got a lot of ground and he's covered it without any resistance. A little suspicious as he finds himself in CT. Acor, bomb on his back, doesn't want to fall foul to any funny business. The nade, oh, bang on the money from Shiro. Kios now, yeah, dicing with death. Acor, he's making his final commitment. Enters, ever consistent. A safe pair of hands, spotted, and he still gets the frag. This is supposed to be where they plant, but right now Acor, he needs to find him. He's on a hunt. Enters somehow surviving long enough. And a 2v2, well, good smoke short, but already navi's going to be ahead of that and loses his head.
He really is one for the future.
Yeah, he's blind now, and before vision restored, he does manage to get himself back on the floor, but sent there permanently by navi.
I want to test Inters here. You said he's a safe pair of hands. You said he's Mr. Consistent. Well, he's going to need to be.
He's got a lot charging towards him now. Does have the support of Axel for the drop. Inters to activate on the headshot angle. Imet very low. Bullet lodged in his head. Both him and Kios surely will fall to the spray out of Axile, if not the flames from Shiro. IME does well to find something on the 9 HP. But regardless, a 4 versus 2 for Cloud9 to send them right back to the pits of squalor. Acor losing health fast as well. It's Inters, just has the angle. Oof, and a bullet lodged nicely as the frags just kept coming. There should be no way IME gets anything more done. navi obliges. Scoops up that ult for Shiro.
Trying to overrun Hobbit and Shiro's domain.
Okay, well, Shiro does not get overwhelmed all too easy, especially with Hobbit in tow. 2, 3, and we're done. Could be rewarded, or Hobbit investigates instead. It's Kios. Oh, how does Hobbit get away with that one? Straight murder, and the bombs on Acor still just on this Palace push. Hobbit might be able to disrupt the round entirely.
This is a powerful position here for Shiro to deal with connector players, and they know it's not window, so watch him. Bit of a shooting gallery, I believe.
Yeah, Hobbit confirms it as well. Angle held. Shiro continuing to be Cloud9's hero in the flame.
Oh.
Does go down just ahead of the peak. Flank is fast.
Whoa.
Woo! Snappy out of Acor. Does hit the reaction shot to get them into the site. They need the plant. They'll take it now. Shui repels into. Does go down for it though. And ooh, nice from Isaac. Saves his teammate with the distraction, and that facilitates Acor on the orb.
The no instance is low. Window. Guys, I wouldn't be picking that one. Hold up. Shui, he's walking through, and they're still in a bit of match towards window room, but the fight towards ramp. Hobbit 1 and done. Kios on the trade, and here comes the fight.
Yeah, nades onto IME. Chunk of damage inflicted. The rotates in, but so is the push. Look at the pace on Kios. He's already through. Might have the element of surprise. Distraction present, and Shiro not even raising an eyebrow. Bomb half across. Axel up and over. Now found out. Big frags coming in from GamerLegion. navi still able to be a nuisance. Gets away. Still floating around the site. Fakes the drop back. Using the smoke on the fade. And he may have lost them. Inters investigating. Happy to cut noise here, GamerLegion. CTs may over-rotate. Or will navi jump to peak this? Up, over, Isaac snaps for his second. Advantage now for GamerLegion. Inters, bit more health, likely to go for this. The incendiary should be the end of Isaac. Should, being operative word, he's gotten across. He's safe now, IME gone. And now quaking in his boots is Isaac. A couple of bullets is all it will take. Inters a little low on the health as well. Playing it to perfection. Patience rewarded. Inters comes up clutch in the 1v2. GamerLegion did so much to get... Establishing a late arrival of IME. Shui to question connector. navi's responsibility. Kios from Palace. Cloud9 in the dark at this point. Shiro still at CT spawn. And navi versus Shui. Big opener from the in-game leader. Need a follow-up. Kios is the one to provide. They have access. This should be enough to send the save into reality. You can see Shiro already turning back to B site. Axel now catching a bit of flack. He will just have to concede, and so GamerLegion a dreamy 5 alive close.
Yeah, X's and O's right there in the round and understanding their waypoints, and once we get certain control, where are we going to leave players? And that initial fight for Shui, he's doing what he's done throughout this event, find the traction on this T side as far as openings go. In the 2 games that we casted
for the run boost
previously,
across, up onto the box, and oh, it's good. Gets the first, gets away, and gets info. Naded now. Acor at least punishes. That's Shiro completely down and out, but Hobbit goes uncleared from the dark position. It needs to be a trade. It is from Isaac. So now with A site surely feeling very, very open, Shui gets the plant down. Axel investigating, but he's very loud about this. Flash high, eats it, does lose out to Isaac for a second. Big impact from him into this one. And Cloud9, I mean, losing almost everything. All the resources, you will not see Inters go for an AWP retrieval, so that is already...
It's out the ramp like that. Will we follow it up with a smoke? And they're baiting out the necessary utility here. Cloud9 very short on exactly that. We're at about the 45-second mark, so what's the finish from Shui?
Oh, a nice attempt from Kios. He's out. His team is slinking into the pincer as well, and yeah, Kios does everything he's needed to. Acor as well. Axel trying as hard as he might. It's only really on Hobbit. If Hobbit can provide, The retake's on, and already losing Axile. Problems for Cloud9. Only Hobbit does have the lineup, doesn't have the frag.
Felt like should have
Tie
damage
this one
there,
up.
Oh.
Or not, if they're not careful. Isaac realizing he may have been his next victim if he didn't pull the ripcord on that. In there. Oh, okay. GamerLegion feeling themselves now with it all to play for.
Forced into anything awkward.
I mean, they are walking into the boosted player on B.
Does the bomb commit? That's the real difference maker.
All it takes is someone on that CT side to find that first frag. Axel still with a deagle on short side. And that is what's connecting. Isaac on notice. navi remains
That's the bomb.
vigilant. Bomb leaps out. It's a full commit. Will they clear it? Of course they will. vincere far too aware to allow any funny business. Shiro, though, still catching nades. It's a third out of vincere. Very well placed, as is the cross.
Massive way right now. Nobody knows what's on the other side for certain.
Oh, you might think now with vincere arriving mid. Perhaps more where that came from, and now they are very segregated. You can see Kios, Isaac completely detached from Shui. Acre in the apps, and another one for navi. Far too good of a read there. Double kill onto the underpass. Not going to be easy to flip this script. Acor trying to throw some T-side AWPing into the mix. Sinters on the tight line. Can be susceptible to a flashbang on this hold. And oh, Isaac again onto Shiro. Something rather small to celebrate in the grand scheme unless Kios can build into a bit of a round here. He knows where Inters is, but the whole squad's coming. And so, Cloud9 put up a fight, make it 7.
Just the flames there. He's 97 points of health, so I'm not sure if that was audible.
Okay, but Hobbit has to focus on Palace. Oh, yeah, tip of the head. Just one shot, missed another. This time from Shiro Zorp. Hits the second, but still alive is Shui. Extinguished to survive. Maybe even go on the hunt himself. Shiro on that balcony and sticking around longer than many would have. But the bomb's still around A, and ooh, navi still a problem on connector.
They're all going to find mid. It's collapsing in here. Akor's gone. This is clear. It has to be A. Shiro's found one more, and it's just Shui. 18 points of health. Good luck, young gun.
Cloud9 just to win out their defensive half and make a game out of it. Dead even.
This is Cloud9 we're talking about. Execute towards A. Simple stuff. Couple of smokes. Flashes. And a Molotov to boot as they're going to waterfall out of Palace.
Yeah, not immediately, though. Here they come. Akor gets the info. Bodies into the site. Across to CT. Taking that space away from the CTs, and bomb will be planted. A 5-on-5 for the retake. Regrouping. Look at this. The CT's just flooding towards CT. And it's 2 different elevations. Axel and Hobbit set up, established, and dismantled. 3 frags for GamerLegion. This pistol would mean an awful lot if they can get its conversions, as the pistol's theirs. Put that in the pocket. That's yours.
Or not, but the mouth was moving.
Yeah, that Shiro chant, maybe that AWP will find the head. Just the tip. Gives Kios a free haircut. Isaac caught by Axile as well. That was on the B side of things. vincere in a response, though, and says no one else was home. So options now limited unless navi wants to fight back in. Staring at that smoke, and it does seem to be the case. vincere. Is he really expecting that smoke walkthrough? It seems he's already assumed it's not the go or the play.
He'll return too late to this. They'll already be starting to make the way through it, so there's the fade.
Do they glance down the staircase? He's actually safe from that.
He has to give it up. Yeah, he has to give this up. Returning to this fight now. There's no way. If they clear out mid and take down Hobbit, and look at the timing again. We saw this on Overpass. Shiro aware that this is a possibility. You can see it acknowledging the fact that Underpass is a weak point.
Yeah, and if Shiro does look away, Hobbit likely to be
Ime's hearing this.
hot on the heels. Okay, he's got info. So much info. Hobbit may not be prepared. He's looking the right way, and a great headshot completely nullifies the hopes and dreams of GamerLegion getting back into round 19. I think they're just looking for answers now, and you're going to start being given something. Opening engagement on its way. 38. Still plenty of time for Cloud9 to get those smokes down. The wall erected. IEM needs to kind of keep an eye on both the sides of the assault. Connector and Palace a threat. Smoked off, frags in. And it's 3 in quick succession. IEM doing a lot for the boys to extend their lead. Only Axel looking the wrong way. At least one onto IEM. Close on Acor, wants to punish, does hit the leg shot, and drives him out of the round. Quick headshot. There wasn't really time for anything more out of that. You can see why Acor just wanted to get it done, but he does lose his AWP in the process. Finances are few and far between.
Yeah, look, a little bit audacious trying to knife him. If you just went for the USB, sure, I get the repick right there, but the knife, you lost your AWP. You're lucky Shuey has enough money to buy you one, and that right there was the highlight of the round for Cloud9. Singing the praises of how good their default was, keeping GamerLegion in the dark, making sure they can't hedge and over-rotate. Doesn't matter. They still lock them out here. So Cloud9 can run a perfect round. It's not going to matter.
Acor creates himself a gap, and that might be enough of an indicator that Axel just gets the hell out of dodge. Different look now as they just walking in dry. Kios doesn't go down. Still very vulnerable and susceptible to the nades and the spray. Repositioning now, that jungle molly looks deadly. IEM yet to be cleared. Safe from the flame. Yeah, back turn, overlooked, the perfect word for it. 4 on 5. GamerLegion. Strong, as is that smoke. Can still hold the cross on his jiggles.
Bomb hasn't gone down yet. Big issues here, and this Acor flank with an AWP is absolutely insane.
That is avant-garde for sure. There's no way they're going to be ready for this. I mean, Axel's in B apps while all this is going on. It's very kooky. If Cloud9 can just have enough frags to delay, Acor will activate, but so will the late Axel. I'm intrigued. Let's see.
Sandwich kill is all his.
Every day of the week, Inters is not ready for this. Just got to get his timing right. Wait for his squad, take the fight. Inters gets one just before he falls. And surely the rest just falls into place for GamerLegion, unless Hobbit gets one and done. Shiro, too many targets, still snaps into the head of Isaac, and Axel's been handed something perhaps he can work with. Oh, backs are turned.
No one's looking.
No one's looking. Controls the tap, controls the spray. Axel pulls it home for Cloud9. That was really up for debate.
Possible on where these GamerLegion players reside.
Yeah, Isaac, I like the aggression. They might want to have set up a boost, but instead they're heading straight towards the lion's share of Cloud9's force, and they're all heading in towards B apps rather early, so there is a window of opportunity.
Everyone's going to be here.
This is going to be a brawl. A full bare-knuckle barroom brawl into the site. It's NaVi with the opener. Big contribution from Acor on that USP.
Flank's coming.
And the flank could be the difference. Shiro too aware. Far too aware of the possibility, and to no avail. And, well, Cloud9 intention off the rip. Oh, big frag to find early. Axel falls first, and now you can focus your attention as a unit onto that Palace position. The smoke arrives, denies, and the frag is found. Hobbit trying to sneak out as distractions made. Kios through default for the sweep, and a flawless CT round to reignite the hopes for GamerLegion's defense here. Shiro and Inters.
The conversation changes right now for Cloud9. Money, it's good enough, so they could look for a little bit of damage. They still have a minute on the clock, and that means...
On the fade, a spray. Shy. IEM the same. Now starting to commit into Shuey and Isaac's B site. Different angles of approach. Nice space found by NaVi. He can go wide on that. Pulls Shuey away from the site, but still frag found. Looking good for GamerLegion. Axel needs more. But he does deliver in combination with Inters. A double out of him as the bomb will go down in that safe pair of hands, and Acor and Kios just have to be condemned to another save.
Another one of these rounds that goes from 0 to 100, right? You think about this, there's knowing there needs to be another prong to that aggressive maneuver. Will strike and Hobbit! What a reaction on the Kios. He copped that dink and still converts.
Wow. Acor try as hard as he might to try and get back into the site. Cloud9, they're separate. Hobbit's got a little bit of an angle to work with just on the edge of that smoke, so if Acor just touches his movement keys, Hobbit gives it up. Low, even lower, Shuey. Big find.
It's going to be 8, 24 seconds, bomb coming back now.
Yeah, what's Shiro supposed to do though? He's not been given anything. If Acor has a cursory glance though, it would be the perfect angle. He's still posted on that Palace position. Axel brings the wrong bomb through ramp. 14 seconds though. A single frag from GamerLegion will completely disrupt this. Nice tag, Shiro low. No time for this. We need frags. Axel wants a plant. He doesn't have the time. Oh, maybe. No time now. Denied as Axel gives it his best shot. But GamerLegion do prevail. It's going to feel good knowing you kept your head above water.
But you just
Axel not having much to report on his walk.
Oh.
On the boost!
Oh,
What was that from
what?
Axel? Leaping one-tap nonsense! And the rest falls perfectly into place, but divine intervention for an opening. They were boosting, and I need to see that one again.
That has to be the one dragging GamerLegion under now. That is insane. That shot. Show us it again. You blink and you miss it. I don't quite understand what just happened.
I don't know how. Axel, it sounded like he fired before his feet hit the ground.
Yeah, was he on the ledge of the window?
Yeah, we'll find out.
I'm not certain. ЭТОТ wants to hold on to this. Lost bonus isn't there. It's 1,400 into the next.
With the scope.
He was calling for a boost here. Nobody's close enough to help him out.
They're heading CT. Already losing Shui. 4 members of Cloud9 all congregate on A. Inters to get the bomb down. They are looking to boost up that rifle. Maybe ЭTOT can find them a way into the site now. Passive from Cloud9. They know how much this round means for that legend stage. And okay, Kios catches Axel on the clear. Gets more than he bargained for. Smoke on pallets will deny one. It's Hobbit that will have to stare at that. Maybe Tetris. It's up to Inters. And only a 5-7 in there. Tries his luck. You need a trade. Perfect from Inters. They've got the time on their side. ЭТОT, yes, you got the kit, but no hope. Bullet in the eye. Cloud9 one round away from that legend stage.
Too far away to block off any of these choke points. And Shui falls.
Yeah, running out of options now. Imet, Kios down. Isaac and Imet with it all to do, or Cloud9 will complete the run. A 4v2, nice attempt, gets the frag. Low as well, Hobbit could catch it. Does. Isaac with a 1v4 to extend their play here at the major. It's a retake, 2 to find. A well-placed smoke could make the difference. Round the world from Shiro, opts for jungle, plant open for it. It's actually behind the boxes. Shiro catching the window. Isaac on his clears, back his turn. Shiro hesitant with a low HP, but time ticking in Cloud9's favor.
No kit.
And no hope. Shiro around the world. Still nothing given to Isaac as hope dwindles, as does the time. No time at all, because it's Cloud9's time to secure the legend stage all the way.